learn how to reduce unnecessary income taxes from, again, a financial professional. Last year, in 1956, if you and your spouse made between $0 and $4,000,
that would be me.
Okay, you lost 20% in income taxes. If you made over $200,000,
okay, that's got to be you.
I wish. You lost over 80% of every dollar earned in excess of $200,000. Approach number 4, learn how to reduce paying unnecessary income taxes from a financial professional. Approach number 5, assume that inflation will always be with us. In 1942, inflation was almost 11%. This year, it looks like it's going to average around 3.3%, which means, Mike, that $1 today would only be able to purchase around 73 cents worth of goods and services in 10 short years. What does that mean, that erosion of purchasing power? Well, instead of seeing 10 John Wayne and Gabby Hayes movies, you only see 7. And if you want to take that nice train from Miami all the way to Augusta, Maine, you got to get off 70% of the way. And do you know where that is, Mike? Hoboken, New Jersey.
Oh, no.
So if you don't want to go to Hoboken, New Jersey, I'm going to get in trouble with that one too. Approach number 5, assume that inflation will always be with us. Approach number 6. Matter of fact, let me go back a few steps on approach number 5. Friends, since inflation is going to be with us, make sure that the return that you get after taxes exceeds the annual inflation rate. Approach number 6. Allow a financial professional to help you in every chapter in life. So, since I don't know the listening audience today, friends, if you are in your early 20s, in other words, getting started, just like your wedding day, a decision about insurance begins with you. If you're a young stud in the 20s, friends, stay out of credit card debt. Get an equity position in a small home if you can. Insure that mortgage and protect the people that you love. If you're in the 30s, please consider starting a college educational fund for your children. Why? College graduates make twice as much money as a high school graduate. If you're in your 40s, please begin thinking about retirement. In the past, risk to principal was a major concern. Today, outliving your money is becoming a larger concern. Mike, in the 30s, an average male lived to age 58.1. Today, in 1957, life expectancy is now 7 years longer, 65.6. If you're in your 50s and you are concerned about the inevitable, in other words, surviving your spouse, this is the time to begin having a dialogue with your spouse. Nothing can make up for the emotional loss. There are products that can potentially make up for that financial loss. And if you're in the 60s, like I am, some really important decisions are around the corner. In fact, let me say it this way. And maybe I'm going to continue saying this until someone asks me to stop saying this on this radio station. Mike, I don't mind if Mrs. Harris works. I do mind if Mrs. Harris has to work. Big difference between those two things. I never want to ask my two sons, Bill or Chris, for a loan. I never want my daughter, Elizabeth, to give me a bath. I need something. You know something? I think a lot of our listeners need the same thing. I need financial and emotional independence.